Peace, 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 peace. This is part 6 of Chocolate Amun Ra. Class, part 6. This is part 6 of class. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra, for those who don't know me. Excuse me for what I just did. I had to fix my pants. I want to show you something what a lot of y'all seem to have a problem with. You sit there, you scrutinize your own people, you scrutinize the color of their skin, you scrutinize their hair, you scrutinize everything about yourself. And doing that is a disgrace. You need to stop that. You see this here? This is a model. She's a model, a real live woman. Understand? You understand me? Peace, peace, peace. Excuse me for that. But she's a real live model, okay? She's a beautiful woman. I showed you that because I wanted you to get the understanding, get understanding on what we're going to discuss in part 6, relationships. Now, earlier in part 5, I showed you master teachers, right? I showed you that. I showed you the master teachers, and the reason why I did that is because I want you to see your master teachers. But one of the teachers we're going to be studying is called Shahrazad Ali. Shahrazad Ali. She is a wonderful, wonderful teacher. She's been in many different documents. She got her own books. You just got to be able to get this information. Get it. You understand? Get this information. And I'm going to show you different pictures of how can you disgrace this beauty. How can you disgrace the Nubian, the melanin woman? How can you do that? You understand? How can you do that? How can you sit there and you disrespect the culture, disrespect their heritage? You, yourself. How could you do that to yourself? How can you don't love yourself? Why? Black women, I love you. And some of you speaking Spanish females are descended from Africa. I know some of y'all already know that. I know some of you already know that. You know what I'm saying? My wife happens to be Dominican, Puerto Rican. A lot of you have the misquotation because the person is Puerto Rican. And I've seen a lot of brothers out there who's basically saying that. Later for the Spanish people, you dividing your culture. Because if you go to the islands of Puerto Rico, guess what? It's dark as me, darker. But at the same token, they're just as light, mulatto, Creole, and pale. Now, if you know your history, we ain't gonna get into that right now. You know your history, you'll know that through slavery and the rapes and the conquering and all these things took place, mutation. But what we need to know is why here in modern times our melanin people have a problem of relationships. We need to know these things. Huh? We need to know why this is a problem. Keep people in your life who truly love you, motivate you, and make you happy. If you know people who do none of these things, let them go. Quotation. Okay? I'm ready. I'm warming up for you. This is part 6. Relationships. Okay? I'm slowly opening up the doors. I'm slowly. Are you loyal? You loyal to your husband? Are you loyal to your wife? Loyal should be a lifestyle. Now, when you mean loyal, I want you to understand something. I want you to understand what I mean by loyal. Loyalty means truth. Loyalty means you could be able to talk to your wife or your husband and tell them the truth. You could be open. Matter of fact, you're supposed to be open. You're supposed to be open in your relationship to be able to tell them what you want, what you need, and what you gotta have. Now, either they could be successful or they're not. Either they tell you yes or no. Loyalty. If you hide any secrets, if you begin to hide certain things, guess what? Your loyalty is out the window. There is no excuses of, oh, I was scared, oh, I'm nervous, oh, I'm sensitive, oh, this mayhem and that mayhem. No. You have to make a choice. It's as simple as that. Okay? So let's just go over a few things. And I'm ready now to show you Shahrazad Ali, the black man's guide to understand the black woman. You think I was just gonna let y'all go? Let you? No. I told you this class, number 6. See, I was warming up a little bit at number 5. Now we're gonna get in here. We're gonna get deep. Okay, because a lot of you need to get deep and stop playing these games. And you too Europeanized. You want to follow their rules, BFFs, and have excuses. And why would you do? And you don't need to have excuses. Just tell your partner this is what you want to do. All right? They're gonna tell you yes or no. A lot of y'all into you are secret polygamy. Yes, secret polygamy, and what you do, they call it cheating. You're cheating. Instead of being honest and say, listen here, I would like to have another relationship with another woman. Maybe could we bring her in and maybe you could understand it, right? Because if you go back in ancient times, polygamy, the word polygamy wasn't it. It's can you afford it? Will the father allow you? But if you're the king, there ain't such thing. If you the king or the queen, they ain't got to ask nothing. They allow this is our heritage. This is what's go down. I got 10, 12 wives. I want another one. But here in America, if you think polygamy doesn't exist, you're fooling yourself. It exists big time. You understand? But the problem is they use the melanin people to strike their match. You understand? Now, this word is called modern times. Modern times of what? Because most of y'all can't even hold a relationship more than 2 and 3 years. You base your relationship on sexuality. You base your relationship based on money. You base your relationship on religion. You base your relationship on many different issues. Money, financial. But you don't base your relationship on yourself and who you is as a melanin race. You have to fix yourself. You got to transform yourself. You have to become a new creation. When you're into a relationship, every day you got to find a way to forgive. Every day you got to learn how to be able to have an understanding for this person that you claim that you love. You claim that you love this individual. Well, I'm going to give you some quotes. I'm going to give you some quotes for what women have stated, how they felt about men. And here's the black woman's guide to understand the black man. Shahrazad Ali. Now, I know some of y'all got these books, and you said, oh, have you done it before? Excuse me. But certain things you got to go read over again. And I'm going to read some of these quotes. Every black man in America should read this book with his son and give them a sense of culture, truth, and pray they get the message. Number 2, I was waiting on this book because I wanted revenge. Pay attention now. I wanted to get the brothers back, but after reading it, I forgot all about my anger and I just want to help. I want to say that one again. I was waiting on this book because I wanted revenge. I wanted to get the brothers back, but after reading it, I forgot all about my anger and I just wanted help. She wanted help. She wanted to change. You can't change her, just like she can't change you. Number 3, I never read anything like this in my life. Now I know what happened to my people before I was born, and none of my teachers ever taught me about this, about you, about what transpired, what happened to your descendant, what transformed our man and woman relationships. Why? You're having a hard time. Why? Literally. Number 4, black men come face to face with themselves in this book, and they have handled it just like we did. The other book shot me through a lot of changes, but I am a better wife and a better mother. Now, this book, both books, and I will show you. Right? And I'm going to read some of the quotations in the back here. Why? To give the black woman one last chance before dating a white woman. Understand that. A lot of you brothers, your tolerance is not strong. Your tolerance, you need to have patience. You need to sit down and stop being macho all the time. And the number one thing I want you to hear in this class of relationship is dealing with communication. Communication is not based on you barking at each other like two dogs. That's not communication. Communication is one listening to the other. You must listen to her. She must listen to you. And while you talking, you have to have the tolerance to be able to hear constructive discipline. You're going to get you know what I told you. You're going to get all these things from that woman. Just like the woman, you got to understand him. He's going to be like, I told you. Don't take it as a defensive mechanism to now you need to strike out. You don't have to do that. You sit there. Don't pay attention to the hand gestures. Don't pay attention to the swagging of the body. That is just the emotions is being expressed. That's all. And I know it ain't easy. Trust me, I've been there. I'm letting you know I've been there. It took me a long time to sit down and just look without speaking. It took me a long time to be able to do that. Because I was the type of brother, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, either you do what I tell you to do, you get the hell out. I was a mess, you know, and found out. I mean, you know, a lot of women tried to hang on and deal with me, but, you know, I wasn't that type of easy brother to deal with. You know, I don't condone anybody to try to live like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with that woman, you need to be humble. You need to show respect and honor. And by having daughters and having my daughter, my first child, my first daughter, that was one of my transformations right there. That was one of my transformations, literally. And then my second and third and fourth daughter, and I got a granddaughter. You see how life works itself out? And I don't know. I can sense a lot of you women talking about, so that's what you get. That's why you got to change. See, when you think like that, it's not about that. You think of me having children that's going to transform me? No. I knew I had to transform myself. I had to change me so my daughters could be better people, better beings on this earth. I had to change me. They didn't change me. That was just a part of it. Some of you really got to cleanse yourself out. Really do. But I'm going to go to part 7. And part 7, we're going to read these quotes. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. This is part 6. Peace.